What's going on? What's going on? What's going on in the UK, man? What is really going on over there in the UK? I seen this bout, man. Josh Leather versus Glenn Foot was an excellent fight, man. You talking about a war? You mean bad blood? They displayed it. They displayed every bit of it, man. It's your boy JB Trap House Boxing, man. I'm back again with another video. Shout out to the LDBC, man. 12 rounds of war, man. 12 rounds of war. Uh, First of all, let me give props to both fighters, man, for leaving it all out on the line. Uh, Glenn Foot didn't respect Josh Leather. He thought that he was a decorated fighter, a protected fighter, and he just felt like he hasn't been tested and he hasn't fought nobody. And well, I'm gonna say this. I'm pretty sure that Leather got his Foot attention a little. You got his respect, tonight. Had to. If not, then they need to run this back. I think this fight deserves a rematch. I don't agree with the call. If anything, it should have been a draw. But Foot kind of, put his foot in his own mouth. And I'm going to get to that too in a little bit. But I'm just going to start from the beginning. Foot took control of the fight for the first 6 rounds, in my opinion. He was taking control of the fight. Making a rough, ugly, tough inside fight. Physical. Had him against the ropes working. And he was smothering Leather. Leather couldn't really get off. He dropped Leather in the second round with a nice overhand right. Both of these guys was landing right hands on each other all night long. They wasn't hard to be found with these right hands that they was giving each other. Towards the second half of the rounds, there was a lot of swing rounds in there. Some people might have gave Leather those rounds. Some of them, most of them, so to say. And the thing is, this is where the victory for Leather gets a little tricky, but understandable, but still tricky. I still thought it was a draw, if with all the things that happened. So okay, Glenn Foot kept going in with his head down, and the ref warned him over and over again. So he finally took a point from him, and they kind of made the scores a little narrower than what it was at first. Narrowed the margin. And Glenn Foot kept spitting his mouthpiece out of his mouth towards the later rounds, and we all know you can't be doing that. He was doing it. He did it like 4 times. And he was buying himself some time, because I think he was in trouble. He was about to get knocked down. And about the 9th round, he kept spinning his mouthpiece out. And, threw all out the fight until after he got a point deducted from him, then he stopped spitting it out in the 11th round. Which was, I thought he was, wrong. That was faulty for him doing that. He knows better than that. Quit spitting your mouthpiece out. Either you're going to fight or not. Or if not, then just find a way out for real. Just quit. But that's where things got even. And, Foot just basically left the fight into the judge's hands, man. And the scorecards was crazy. I don't know what the scorecards that they had. I don't know what they was looking at. I don't know. But I did not have the scorecards what they had it. Like I said, if anything, it could at least say it was a draw. But come on, man. You gave this fight to the Leather. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But this was a war. I mean, a war for real. And a lot of bad blood with these guys. They was, doing a lot of things to each other in between, the rounds and when the bell ring and all that. So it made it interesting. But y'all guys let me know what y'all think about this decision, the fight and all in general. And always like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'm out.